Hello everyone, I'm Professor Lee of Dr. Wild of TV. It's resistant to drought and cold, and even if the root is cut on the ground, it has strong vitality enough to sprout and grow from the remaining roots, so it can survive in tropical, subtropical, temperate, lowland and mountainous area over 1,000 meters above sea level, and there are about 2,800 species of dandelion plants growing around the world. The genus name Taraxacum means a bitter-taste plant that treats inflammation, and the Korean name means a plant blooms a lot around the door of a house. If we list only 4 dandelion commonly seen in Korea, the first is the common dandelion. It's most commonly used as an edible herb in Europe, and the species name officially means a medicinal plant. Then there is a Korean dandelion, a white flower dandelion native to Korea, and the Mongolian dandelion. In addition, there is a montane dandelion can be seen in the mountains. These days, you can see dandelion autumn sprout everywhere. Most of them are common dandelions. They are so soft and tender that you can't pick them one leaf at a time, but just pull them all out like this. It takes less than a minute to pick enough for a salad. Doesn't it look fresh? As I pick them, I wanted to eat more, so I'll pick a little more. This plant, which is commonly found in the fields in late autumn, is good for your health. I'll study a little about what it's good for, and then I'll try a dandelion salad. Many dandelion species have very similar active ingredient and health benefits. However, their main ingredient and effects are not the same. Common dandelion contains many flavonoids, phenols, and terpenoids and has been studied the most clinically, so it has liver protection, diuretic effects, improved digestion, and constipation relief effect. Mongolian dandelion contains many flavonoids and sesquiterpene lactones and has shown anti-diabetic and anti-cancer effect in animal studies. White flower Korean dandelion is characterized by testosterone and also contains many flavonoids and polyphenols and has been reported to have liver protection effect in animal studies. Among these, white flower Korean dandelion is a native to Korean dandelion, so we'll study later. Today, we'll study the effect of common dandelion, which is the most common and has been studied the most. There are over 1,000 papers on dandelion, but surprisingly, there are very few well-designed clinical research papers on the use of dandelion alone. And there are more studies on the use of dandelion in combination with other herbs than on the effect of dandelion alone. In patients with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, liver function improved compared to the control group. 96 chronic hepatitis B patients were divided into 2 groups, and only one group took a complex extract containing dandelion extract for 5 months. In the group that took a complex extract, the loss of hepatitis virus E antigen was 20%, the loss of hepatitis B virus DNA was 31.6%, and the improvement rate of liver function test result was 66.7%. Dandelion is a very important plant for people with poor liver function. When 311 patients with functional digestive disorders were administered dandelion and other complex extract for 60 days, 80% of them reported their abdominal pain, abdominal gas, and digestive symptoms had improved by more than 50% compared to before. And have you ever been diagnosed with chronic gastritis, intestinal metaplasia in an endoscopy during a comprehensive checkup? If you have chronic gastritis, the gastric mucosal cells are transformed by long-term inflammation, and the gastric mucosal cells change to look like intestinal mucosal cells. This is called intestinal metaplasia, but there is no special drug treatment in modern medicine. When 138 of these patients were given dandelion and other complex extract powder for 2 to 4 months, intestinal metaplasia and abnormal mucosal cell proliferation improved by more than 90% compared to the control group. Dandelion has been used in traditional medicine for edema and other conditions for a long time, and this diuretic effect has also been proven in modern medicine research. Unlike diuretic drugs, it has the advantage of increasing urine output with almost no side effect. We'll study later about the medicinal use of dandelion and precautions. By the way, I'm hungry, so I need to eat dinner quickly. This is smoked duck. It's easy to cook and delicious, so it's a meat I eat often. And lettuce and dandelion leaves picked a few hours ago. Doesn't it look fresh? I'll put dandelion leaves on lettuce and rice in samjang and eat it in one bite. Autumn dandelion are so tender and have a very mild bitterness. In fact, they are less bitter and more fragrant than lettuce.
야, 맛있다. 자, 한 개 더. 너무 맛있어서 하나 더 먹어야 되겠어요. 반찬이 필요 없네요.
Dandelion cures liver disease, stomach disease, and clears chronic inflammation throughout the body. Please pick it before winter comes and make sure to eat it in salad.